Hi everybody, welcome to another video. This one we're going to do Leetcode, best time to buy and sell a stock, number 121, which is the sort of precursor to this other, to a couple other problems called best time to buy and sell stock, and there's a really hard one. I think it's number 4 that I haven't been able to figure out, so I figured we'll start with this first one, see if we can get that, and maybe that'll help us build on the harder one. So it says, say you have an array for which the ith element is the price on a given stock day I. If you're only permitted to complete at most one transaction, buy and sell one share of stock, design something to find the maximum profit. Note that you can't sell a stock before you buy one. Okay, right off the bat, this may be giving you some Cadenes vibes, and you can check that smallest subarray question, but I think that actually may complicate it a little bit more. There's actually a pretty simple way to do this. You just update a couple variables, but let's look at the example here. Okay, you can't buy or sell a stock before you buy one. Let's see if there's any contingencies now. Okay, so you have 7, 1, 5, 3, 6, 4. Okay, so they want you to basically subtract the smallest item here from the largest, as long as the smallest is before the largest, and get the difference here. So the difference here is 1 minus 6. So 1 being the smallest, 6 being the largest always on the right of the smallest one, right? Because you obviously can't go, back in time and sell. So explanation, buy on day 2 where price is 1 here, sell on day 5 where price is 6 here. Okay, 7, it can't be 7 and 1 like we said, because you can't go 7 and then back in the past. Excuse me, because it just doesn't work. This is that's not if this just you'd get a negative here. No good. You don't want to buy, you're actually losing money here, which is not good. So this example, 7, 6, 4, 3, 1, 0. In this case, no transaction is done. Max profit is 0. Because interesting, because this is actually sorted in descending, so you can see that you actually can't make money here, which is very, very interesting. Okay, that's a cool edge case. So what can we do here? We can have two variables. One's going to keep track of our minimum, so we're basically going to find that first, and then we're going to find the largest item on the right of that and basically subtract that from the minimum, and that'll give us the maximum profit. So we're going to need something to keep track of our smallest value and something to keep track of our profit of our answer. So we're going to do, that's too big, we don't need that. So let's just do answer. It's going to end up being, let's start with 0. And the smallest, we can set it to, because we're going to be updating, we can set it to a very large number. So in Python, we can do float infinity. Okay, cool. So now we can just iterate. So for I in range of the prices, we're going to first check if the current element is greater than the smallest. We're going to want to update our answer. Or we can do that backwards, but let's do it this way. So we'll say if prices I is greater than the current minimum value, we're going to want to update what our current answer is. So our answer is going to be equals to the maximum of the current answer, or of simply the current item minus smallest. Okay. Otherwise, we just need to update our smallest value, right? So our smallest value is just going to be equals prices I. Okay. Then we just return the answer. That's our maximum profit. So let's go through this, or let me just run it, see if the edge case passes, or the test case. Okay, so that looks good. So let's go through here. 7, 1, 5, 3, 6, 4. Our answer starts at 0. Smallest starts at infinity. So for every one of the items, starting at 7, okay, we're going to say if the price is I, 7 is greater than smallest, which it's not. 7 is not greater than infinity. We're going to move down to here, and we're going to now make 7 the smallest. Okay, now we'll go to the next iteration. 1. Is 1 greater than the smallest? No. So we're going to actually now go back down to here and make it the smallest. Okay. Now, smallest is 1. We're on 5 now. Is 5 greater than the smallest? It is. Cool. So now we're actually in here. Okay. The answer is going to be the max of the final answer, of the current answer, excuse me, which is now 0, or price is I, which we know is 5, minus the smallest, which is 1. So that actually gives us 1, that's 4. So we're now at 4. Okay, and the smallest is still 1. Then we'll move to 3. 3, and that's only 2, so smallest is still 1, so our answer still remains the difference between these two, which is 4. Then we'll move to 6. Okay, now here, smallest is still 1, right? So, and 6 is greater than the smallest, so we're going to be put into here. And we're going to get the maximum of the current answer, which if I recall was 1 to 5, which is 4, and 6 and 1, which is 5. So that's going to actually, 4, what's greater between 4 and 5? It's 5, right? So we're going to update to 5. And now we can see that our answer, as it says here, buy on day 2, 1, sell on day 5, 6 gives us 5. Okay, so hopefully that little walkthrough helped a little. Let's actually submit it and make sure we are correct. And this is a couple different ways. Okay, cool. It looks like that worked. And here's those problems I was talking about earlier. I actually didn't even know that there was another one. It looks like there's a whole bunch of hard ones. But we'll do maybe this medium next week or something. I wanted to do more mediums, and I think this is an easy problem. So, but this is a good starting point to get into these other best time to buy and sell stock, so that we can figure out how to make a bunch of money. Okay, just kidding. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Hope that helped. I'll catch you guys in the next one.